etsahalang. Ke tlo bitsa Minister Mkhunu hore a tlo hlalosa ka ena ya metsi ka bane e bohlokwa haholo. Minister Mkhunu ha o ntse o tla ka pele kwane jwale e nngwe ke ena ke fumane molaetsa ho President kopo yani e beuweng ho wena ya notebook le phone ba re no a re batle hore wena o inele auswane e tla neelwa ke rona. Wa bona he se tsibae le mesebetsi e metle ha ba batle hore ke yetse hore ke neele auswane notebook le phone ba re e tla etswa ke bona. Minister o re meo also a tle ka pele ka mane desking o tla thusahala. So ka bane o ikopile ho nna and wa ba wa re no wa nrata as a president. Minister Mkhunu.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. All protocol observed. Dumelang. In July last year, we appointed Val Central, which is a water port that services Free State and Northern Cape, to do 3 things in Machaben. The first one, fix waste water treatment plants that were dysfunctional. 2, fix pump stations that were dysfunctional. And then number 3, fix sewer lines that had collapsed. Second point, in the refurbishment of waste treatment works, we found there were 9 out of 11 wastewater treatment works that were dysfunctional. 9. What has happened now? We have completed 1, the first one out of 9, completed. 2, there are 2 that are very close to completion at some point, and the rest will complete next year. But on all of them, one that is in Thabong is now at 50% to completion. In Kutlwanong, Air Corner is 23. Those are the ones that are following for completion. Then, in refurbishment of sewer pump stations, there are 57 pump stations in Machaben. 52 were dysfunctional. And that is why we appointed people to come and fix them. 52 out of 57. 10 contractors have been appointed. And they are dealing with work already. Overall, the work to completion is at 34%. You will see, we have not gone very far, but we are advancing, we are going forward at 34% overall on all these 52, or those that have been targeted. Then the last part, one part, still remain with the rest to cover. In reality, that 129 is 150 jobs that will be created. This excludes contractors, subcontractors. The last part is water. There were people who were complaining about water, that they don't get water at particular times, then water gets opened at particular hours. There are 2 lines that supply Machaben. One is Virginia line, the other one is Bulkfontein. Virginia line is the only one that is functional at the moment. Bulkfontein line collapsed. Now we have allocated money for that line to be refurbished, to be redone. Imali esilethile, we brought it in October this year. How much is that? Because they were asking President to say, how much have you allocated? It's 243.7 million. Imali le ongeke uyibone ngehlo ngoba mongayibona ungashona iningi kakhulu. But it is enough to refurbish this line, the second line. Manje ke i-demand yala eMachabeng idinga both. At the moment there's only one line. Le one line is supply all the surrounding towns other than Velcom. Manje kwenza ukuthi if we are going to give you water everywhere, it must be rationed. Bawathole. Ngibuye ningawatholi ngesisikhathi ngoba there is one line. Siyacela uba nisibekezelele. Just be patient with us who are hard at work. Ikontraka iappointiwe, umsebenzi uqalile. We are at 5% for now because we allocated money in October. Work has started. We are at 5%. Sizawubuya sizochecka
abasebenzi. Mamela, abasebenzi ka tsela e nepahetseng. Ba bang ba ile ba diwa, ba senywa ka bong. Ka hobane ho no ho utswiwa tjhelete. Jwale mo re leng teng, re aha bo masepala bana, re a ba tsosa. Le mesebetsi e ne ba etsa re a e tsosa, e meng ya yona re etsa take over hore e etswe ke rona at national level e tshwanang le ena ya metsi. Ke hopola mayor wa lona Nkhalepi a tla ho nna a tlo njwetsa hore President ho senyehile Matjhabeng, ho tlameile hore re fumane thuso. A nhlalosetsa mamelang, a nhlalosetsa hantle hore mathata a di-water works tsena ho etsahalang. Ditoropo tsena tse ngata, and ditoropo tse ke ne ke di tseba ka hobane ke ne ke sebetsa le basebetsi ba mekoting. Ke tsamaya sebaka sena beke le beke. Ho tloha bo Virginia, bo Odendale, kae le hona le teng mona Velcom. A re ho senyehile. Ra bona hore ho tlameile hore re kene ka bo rona at national level. That is why Minister Mkhunu a re ho ne ho tlameile hore ho ntshiwe 243.7 million e kenywe mona ho qalwe mosebetsi wa ho aha hape. So ke mosebetsi o motle o etswang ke mmuso, re lokisa le bo masepala le ka tsela e bo masepala ba sebetsang ka yona. Minister Thembi Nkadimeng le Deputy Minister tsa hae tsa sebetsang le tsona tse pedi, le Deputy Minister wa metsi le bona kaofela ba sebetsana le ona mathata ana. Le ona ena ya dintlo ke mathata a ba sebetsanang le ona. Ka hobane bongata ba lona le ile la hlahisa ena ya ditsela. Ke tlo kopa Minister Chikunga hore a tle ka pele le yena ka hobane ena ya ditsela ile ya hlahiswa. Minister Chikunga e tla ka pele. Ile ya hlahiswa re le Mangaung, ra qala ra sebetsana le ena ya ditsela. Ba sampane ba mo lokisa hantle. Ho ile ha thwe Minister Motsoaledi ho batleha office ya Home Affairs. O ile wa e utlwa? E tla ka pele ka hobane o se sa le ready ba ne ba mo hopotsa tse ding hore a arabele kaofela tsona le botsitse dipotso tse ngata empa re tla leka hore re tshware moo le moo bongata ba tsona ne le tsena tsa dintlo tswela pele minister.
Siyabonga kakhulu Mr. President, ngibingelele abasiphathele le program. There were roads that were mentioned here today. The first one was by the gentleman who said he is from a farm and the farm road is riddled with potholes. I just want to assure him that the province is re-graveling farm roads, and it will be important that we get to know the location of that road. And therefore we request that before we leave here today, he gives us the location and the name or the number of the road so that we ensure that it forms part of the farm roads that are being re-gravelled by the province. There was also another road in Ward 23, which the gentleman said is Christiana to Bultifontein. This is a combination of a provincial and a municipality road. Indeed, we agree that the road is bad. We will also be coming back to look at that road. Another one is Ward 16. In fact, in Ward 16, most of the roads there are very bad. Therefore, we will be coming back to go to that area and ensure that those roads are attended to so that they are trafficable. Some roads will just be re-gravelled because the majority of our municipality roads are gravel roads, and therefore to make them trafficable, we re-gravel them. But those that already are identified by SANRAL for resealing, then of course those will be resealed. And in this case, I think there is one of the roads that was mentioned here that is already being taken over by SANRAL. Another gentleman raised the issue of trucks, which of course is a problem on our roads, and they are damaging our roads. We will actually come and check as to why there is increase in the number of trucks from that area. What we are doing, we are talking to to miners or the private sector to request them to take over some of the roads that we think it will be difficult for a municipality or even for the province to maintain, maybe because of the number of trucks as a Hambagloyum Kwak. We will be happy to get to know. It was a young gentleman there who raised the. There was also another issue that was raised with me regarding a road accident fund claimant. I just want first to give you the number that you can call in an event you want to make a follow-up on your claim. It's 087 820 1111. It is a number that even if you phone and you drop your phone, maybe because you don't have enough airtime, the 300 young people that have been employed at that call center will then call you back so that they are able to tell you about your claim. The complaint that I received, already that claim is with the lawyers. As a matter of fact, the lawyer must inform you about the progress of your claim. But most often than not, we don't get that. So you also have a right to phone the road accident fund. It's your
Khuluma njengomistress siyabonga. Some of you raised the issue of the police. Omunye walona ubuyile about the community policing forums. Minister Cele, etla pele o tlo bua Sesotho.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Where's a halanjwa? Abantu omonso tshwana le nna monna ona.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ngiyaleboga. Dumelang ofela. Ngizobua Sesotho, Mr. President. Mr. President, Velcom was the first place la esa responda khona kumazamazama. Siyaqhubeka lawo machima asekhona. We have just added 395 SANDF to come and assist uqeda into zamazamazama la. Bakhona abantu esibabophile omunye umuntu owayehlupha kakhulu uDavid Ndlovu kuthiwa one eye. Abantu balaba amazi one eye wa terrorize abantu kakhulu. One eye wenza life sentence, Mr. President. Simfaka ejele yobolela khona. Kodwa akaqedile sisazomlanda ejele sizombophela amanye amacala awenzile. Terrorize abantu balendawo. Bakhona ke nabanye esibabophile ngebhathi sibophe nephoyisa ebelisebenza negebengu la. Lenzo 3 years lelo phoyisa, Mr. President. Bese bakhona ke abanye esibabophile ukuterrorize abantu la namameda sibabophe bagwetshwe phakathi kweminyaka emibili kuya kwe-30 abathathu babo bonke 15 years eyedwa. So siyazama ukuresponda kulento ye illicit mining yamazamazama. Mr. President, ngithi ileti kahleko raplan. We have checked the case yakhe. We have spoken already no provincial commissioner waseGauteng ngoba yenzeke eGauteng lento. Sithanda ukuxolisa kuyena ukuthi amaphoyisa amphathanga kahle kodwa ngijabulile ngoba ngesikhathi ekhuluma ubeme phambi kwa national commissioner lapha. Emi phambi kwa provincial commissioner, emi phambi kwa commissioner, emi eduze kwami ngizengathi akabazi ngabe uphendukela kubona. Abuze ukuthi lamaphoyisa behave kanjani. Siyayilandela sine case number, ikhona case number siyitholile yenzeke rank lento. Provincial commissioner has been instructed to work on that case. We'll get the address yakhe and simbuyisele move. Mr. President, we have been here after your Imbizo 5 times. Once a minister, twice DM, and twice national commissioner. There are many things that we have tried to fix with province. But ngoba siningi kakhulu ngabuye ngizoba nje i-report esiyinikayo singa-hijack imbizo yakho President ngoba ngagcina kweyethu mangase ukuthi sinika zonke ama-report back kulezi zinto. But esingakusho we-CPFs, Mr. President, the province has been budgeted for 3.5 million out of 17 million nationally to work CPF. Uma district awu 5, i-1 district esele ukuthi kwenziwe ama-workshop, ama-members, ama-CPFs. But besides that, kuhlangene ukuthi ama-CPF ne-leadership yama-CPF issue, they must tell us izinto abayidingayo. They are listed here already. those things are being procured ezotholwa ama-CPFs e-province nakwezinye indawo. What we have not managed yet ama-staples, but into zokusebenza, amategu, ama-jackets, including cars, Mr. President, you'll be finding transport yama-CPFs. We have a Gauteng, we have given 17 combis already. CPF account. The KZN, they've procured 20 e-motors akhona. Nala will be procuring e-moto as a CPF with bagwazi move around. So, at the later stage, so you bond by a staples, but for now is to equip them. But we have gone beyond. We have gone beyond, Mr. President. There is a private company, esizayo, ukuthi sisho izinto esicabanga ukuthi zingasiza uku-equipa to equip ama.
Jwale mamela hoja nelithalefile nelitla mamela hantle hantsa a bua o etsetsa hore hosane le ska botsa dipotso tse ileng tsa botswa ke batho bana a re tholeng re mamele hantle ke kopo e ke e etsang qoba.
So MEC here is working the Coca-Cola company ukuthi basize to get more izinto that we can use to work in the CPF. 2 stations, Mr. President, Ibochabelo, Nebotuso. They raised the issue of the transport. We have sent 10 cars, 5 to work so that they can work on visibility. Stations, now, when you were here, Mr. President, they raised the issue Yorkshire Wama members, a police station. We have already sent to them 8 more in that particular station. But as President understands and knows, Ngay 15, you will be taking out the last batch of 10,000 police. This province has got almost 700, and then they'll be sent to this police station. We are sure that in terms of the warm bodies at the stations, we'll be doing well very soon, since the project President started of 10,000. So, Mr. President, we're trying to respond, we'll continue to respond, we'll continue to come back and report the things that we have achieved. Thank you very much. Oh, one more, Mr. President. About detectives. Who are complaining with our detectives, they are young. Fanela cool. Mr. President, is very so in terms of years. Naba inkinga masifane sikasho ucele sithi ababa amaphoyisa ngeke bakwazi ukudila le situation that is out there. But we have moved, Mr. President, from 30 years to 35. We are dealing from 18 to 35 now. With really best to now with it. But also, other thing that we are doing, we are working on moving our detectives. Not is a question of experience, but the last one on that one, we have invited our detectives that have left the system honorable to come back. 2,000 of them they've applied. We're working to reinstate them so that we increase the capacity of detection and investigation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister. Because we have to move rather quickly now, because the weather keeps changing, I have 2 other colleagues who can give quick answers. Minister Patla, there was an issue, the clinic is somewhere, and then Huile Havali Ena silicosis claim. I don't know whether you are fair with that, but I think you are. And then Kitabita Minister Mutwaledi.